Oof. Now here's something I haven't done in a while. Damn, why is this camera making me look a little thin right now? I'll take it, man. Listen, so 2026. I'm coming in with a new attitude this year. I'm gonna do all the same stupid shit I did last year, but I'm coming in with a new attitude this year. I really need to, hammer home getting this content out, going live, doing this shit with you guys, and hanging out, having a good time like we used to. Derek, how we doing, man? Good to see you. I took a fat fucking nap today. I I slept in. When I say I slept in, I slept in. So then I took a minute. Hold on a minute. What the hell is that? No, whatever. So I slept in. Then I took another nap today. So I'm like not even remotely tired. I figured I'd hop on, do a little live, and see what we could do. F my life. Yeah, Connor, listen, man, we were talking about that. We discussed. I felt like you were overlooking Miami a little bit, and I think a lot of people did. Listen, we could talk Miami a bit. You've hardly been live. Yeah, dude, I'm going to do lives far more often, Derek. Today was just a tough one because I was shot. I was insanely tired, but I'll be live. Dude, lives are my favorite thing to do. Sitting here and talking to you guys is like probably one of my favorite parts of my day, which is sad in some ways, I guess, but hey, whatever. But I'm here. I'm going to be live for a while tonight. Are you leaving in 5 minutes? I'm not, Mike. I had to run last night. Yeah, take your time, Connor. When was I live? What the fuck is that? Whatever. I was live yesterday. I had to so I had to run. Dude, I had I was sending my sister food, right? So I was live. So the problem was I was live on TikTok and I was live on YouTube at the same time. And I sent my sister dinner because I was supposed to pick her up yesterday and I just wasn't feeling it. The Uber Eats driver needed my PIN. So like they called me. I was like, oh shit. So I had to run and take care of that because it's such like it's so annoying because you gotta call, you gotta tell them the PIN, then they gotta get and then by the time everything went down, I just didn't feel like coming back on. But I'll be live. What is it? How long have I been live so far? 2 minutes? I could probably give you guys like an hour and a half, two. I am not tired whatsoever. I'm chilling. Lives are my favorite thing to do. Fuck your stupid ass Georgia bet. Dude, 57. Listen, man. Today was a great day because I broke even. Fuck the fucking Georgia bet, dude. I was sitting there, I'm like, we're gonna get overtime. Georgia will score a touchdown. This is great. You got early work in the morning. I'm off tomorrow, Derek. Just kidding, I forgive you, but I was also leaning Georgia. Wow, Kirby is hurt. Yeah. Dude, I made a mistake there. I read the game wrong. I felt like, Ole Miss ran through a bad team. TT World, how are we? Ole Miss ran through a bad team. I honestly underestimated how good Ole Miss is structured and how good their offense is. I think we all thought when Lane Kiffin was gone that their offense was going to fall apart, and I felt like they played a bad team in Tulane. I was like, they're not going to do the same thing to Georgia, and they did. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. You lost your bet because of Georgia? Yeah, no, look, I broke even today. I hit a couple bets. I lost a couple bets. I went 2-2 today, so I respect it. We broke dead even. Now, man, I'm literally 1-5 so far. Yesterday, college football. Last night was great. I had Miami money line and I had Miami plus 10.5, and I took them again at 7.5 before the game. Ole Miss is good. Ole Miss is really good. Alabama had 3 losses, shouldn't have made the playoff. Alabama won their first game. They beat a good Oklahoma team, and I think Indiana. We talked about, hey, there might not be a dominant team in college football this year. There is, and it's Indiana. The Indiana Hoosiers are unbelievable. Really, really, really good. Their defense is probably one of the best defenses we've seen in a long time. Mike said it before. Mendoza, perfect Raider quarterback. Fernando Mendoza is unbelievable, man. Fernando Mendoza played phenomenal football. Indiana wins it all. They should. Like this, Indiana. This opens the door for them. They're like, I think Miami's really good. Oregon, you know what they say? It's tough to beat a team twice in one season. Indiana is much better than Oregon. Indiana did me great. Also, Miami plus 9.5. We can call that a win, but parlayed that with the Wild. It didn't matter. Ole Miss to win the ship. Ole Miss is a really good team, dude. Like they're very good. Miami's very good. Indiana's really good. Coach is perfect for the talent he has, dude. Genuinely, like Kurt Signetti is the best coach in college football. He is. He's 100% the guy. And I fucked up my beard here a little bit. I'm just noticing that. Betting Ole Miss, what are the odds right now? Look it up for me. I don't have to. Yeah, I got you. Alabama did not show up. I think they just got brutalized, man. I think the problem is they got beat by a team that, like, they haven't played a team like Indiana this year. Indiana's a team that doesn't give you an inch. They don't allow for anything. Hold on, let me see. I got covers up right now. Let's see what we got. Not showing anything. Fuck, I'll pull it up on my phone. Putting a hundo on Ole Miss to win it all. Dude, Ole Miss, like I said, Ole Miss looked really good today. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Let's see what we got. This is as to DraftKings. Ole Miss quarterback was Division II last year. Dude, there's a lot of talent in the D2, D3, those ranks, dude. There's a lot of talent there, and it shows. Like, there's good football being played there. They found a gem in Trinidad Chambers. I've seen the vids of you twerking to Brazilian funk in thigh-high socks gang, chill yo ass out. Damn. I thought that part of my life was behind me. I thought all those videos got deleted from the internet, but shit. If Mr. Fox found them. So right now, Ole Miss, Miami's -3 in that game. Ole Miss and Miami. Indiana's -4. I might take that right now. I think Indiana's going to smoke Ole Miss. Smoke Oregon again, dude. Whoever that Canninghammer, Chambers, yeah, same diff, yeah. Dude, Trinidad Chambers is unbelievable, dude. He is a phenomenal talent, great quarterback. Ole Miss is a great football team. They did not skip a beat when Lane Kiffin left. Shitty situation, but it's working out for them. Mark Cuban, Indiana alumni, he donated a lot to the football program. Is he really? I actually did not know that about Mark Cuban. If he did, that's crazy. Look, it's great to have NIL money. It helps. It helps a bunch. I heard somebody say they would give up the #1 pick for Kyler Murray. I think that's crazy. Whoever said that is insane. But you know, if it asks more people to give you hype stars on your videos, it boosts your video. Hype stars? I didn't know what hype stars were. Listen, if that's the case, then I'm going to start doing that to boost videos, man. I hype star, dude. I still don't know a thing about YouTube. Like, I genuinely, there's so many things I learn every single day, and I'm still getting used to it. But hey, day by day, we're gonna fucking build this. I'm gonna have a video tomorrow about what we learned. C White, what's up, man? I'm gonna what we learned. Dude, if anybody's giving up the #1 pick for Kyler Murray, for the Raiders, insane. No, you don't do that. Look, Kyler Murray's not. I don't think Kyler Murray would be a bad thing for a team. Like, Kyler Murray's not the worst option out there, but you're not giving up the #1 pick. People could give you free hype stars 3 times in a week and then have to wait the next week to do it. I did not know that. I mean, for the Natty, what's Ole Miss's odds? Yeah, you know what, 57, I did read that, and I completely read what you said wrong. I apologize. Hold on. Indiana's plus 135, Oregon's plus 300, Miami's plus 300, Ole Miss is plus 550. It's very good value on Ole Miss there, I think. I do think Miami's a better football team. I think they're more talented, but Ole Miss is running on all cylinders. Big time. I mean, when I say better football team, I mean like talent-wise, like on paper. I thought he was going to be better, Kyler Murray. I think a lot of us did. I think, it just doesn't seem like he loves football. Hello, greetings in 2026, Fley and everybody. Will the Savage is here, let's go. I'm going to be here for a little bit tonight. Like I said, I'm off tomorrow. I took fucking the best nap of my entire life today. I'm up, I'm running. We're all good here. But yeah, Kyler Murray, he had some good moments, but like really the Cardinals never went anywhere with him. It's time for them to move on. Where's LeAngelo? to let him know he was wrong about Cooper Flag. Dude, Derek, with my last live, Leangelo was in here talking about that. He was actually saying that he was dead wrong about Cooper Flag. And he was like, he was admitting it, but he also made me admit that I was wrong about Brock Purdy, who's in the college football championship. We're down in the Final Four. It's Miami, Ole Miss, Indiana, Oregon. I'm gonna have a video tomorrow about what we learned about these about the teams left. It's gonna be interesting. Indiana looks like world beaters. I even think Indiana at plus 135 to win the college football playoff is incredible odds. Joe Waters, what's up, man? But yeah, other than that, it's been a very low key time for me. Other than watching sports and working, I haven't really been doing much. I like this. I'm kind of in that stage of my life where I'm trying to wind down a little bit. I'm not going out like a crazy person anymore. It's great. Surprised Cooper Flag don't give a damn. Happy New Year, Fley. You're a great human. I appreciate that, Joe. Dude, like there is nothing that gives me more joy than when I open YouTube and I see Joe Waters live drinking whatever whiskey it is. Best thing, like, it makes my day. Why was Alabama so favored in this game? They weren't. Indiana was favored by 7 points. Bet on Indiana now to win the champion. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to, Derek. At plus 135, it's great odds. Seriously, man, not being weird, you're awesome. No, Joe, not at all, man. I didn't look at it like that. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. I enjoy spending time with you guys. This is some of the most fun I have is talking to you guys. We just shoot the shit, man. It's great. It's like having a night out. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow at 3, but I don't know how I'm staying for the whole stream because you're the best streamer on YouTube. Well, I appreciate that, man. You don't gotta lie to me, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I honestly, like, you guys don't understand how much joy you guys give me. Did you get that New Year's Eve rub and tug? I did not. I decided not to go to the rub and tug across the street. They got busted again about 2 weeks ago. Happy New Year, Flay. Jets will always suck all the way up to your 90 age. Probably. I don't have really high hopes for the Jets ever. I meant by the commentators on the game. Oh, I mean, it's just, I think ESPN and the SEC, I don't think it's a crazy, take that they're in bed with each other. Now that the SEC is on ESPN, ESPN tends to favor the SEC and try to, like, hype it up. So that's probably why now that the Big Ten is is CBS, like, it's always been that way, where ESPN's always had a soft spot for SEC football. But Alabama looked terrible. Like, even like the guys in the pregame show were picking Alabama, and I'm like, do they not realize how good this fucking Indiana team is? You should switch to a Mets hat. Islanders fooled their fans. They aren't really good. I mean, they lost the game today. They've been playing great hockey. I think we kind of, it's a young hockey team. It's and obviously Sorokin's out. Losing your Vezina potential goalie is not great. He'll be back though. Alabama starters aren't as good as they used to be. Their backups used to be starters. Well, that's the thing. Like, it's different nowadays. I think NIL, like the whole NIL situation where, like, guys are making money and, it's not about getting recruited to the best school anymore. It's about making the most money. Hurts the big time programs like Alabama. Also, not having Nick Saban hurts too. But, like, it makes it so, like, these big programs don't stay at the top. And I think it's a good, I do think it's a good thing. Like, I think it's great for college sports in terms of, like, the parity of it now, where it's about, like, guys getting guys going places because they want to get their name out there. So, like, guys aren't just going to Alabama because, hey, in 2 years I'm going to play for the best program. They're going other places so they can get their name out there, and it's cool. Wilson 50 sounded terrible in that performance. I enjoyed the Rockin' Eve last night because the best rapper at the 50 Cent was performing. I missed all of that. I did not watch a second of it. I had the Miami game on. I don't understand how every time I see one of those, like I see like the New Year's Eve parties, I don't understand why anybody would go to it. Like, just watch the fucking thing on TV. It never looks fun. Nothing about it ever looks like a lick of fun, especially in New York City. Times Square, the ball drop is the worst thing of all time. A couple years ago, so I don't know if I ever told. No, it's not a great story, but a couple years ago, showed on TV way after the ball game. Did he really? Oh, then I just never turned on New Year's Rockin' Eve or whatever. So a couple years ago, one of my friends, she worked for an advertising company in Times Square, and her boss let her throw a party in the office for New Year's. So we were literally like in line with the ball and like above it. It was insane. The massive humanity that was downstairs was ridiculous. Just locked it in. 200 pays 1,200 at my Nino. I like that. So you got Ole Miss to win it all. I'm going to be rooting for you, 57. I'm going to root for you there. I just took Indiana. So listen, if we get Indiana Ole Miss in the final, then one of us is going to win. I know Derek, but I do like 50, even if only one day he sounded horrible. Dude, live shows never are as good as, the album. So I missed the 50 Cent performance. I'm going to have to go back and look at it now. I love 50 Cent. I think 50 Cent is great. I did not even see that he performed. If I knew that, I probably would have turned it on. But, yeah. Feel bad for James Madison. Signetti was their head coach. Almost all starters are transferring. Yeah, look. That's what happens in college sports, though. When a coach is good, they get found by a bigger program, and you can't blame the guy. Like, Kurt Signetti is making so much money coaching Indiana. Live shows are good depending on the artist. Certain artists put on a good live show. Yeah, Kurt Signetti, I mean, everywhere he's been a winner. James Madison, he turned that program around. James Madison would not be where it is today without Kurt Signetti. And now Kurt Signetti's running Indiana, and he's the best coach in college football. And Indiana is dominant, dude. Like, they are good. They are very good. This year's players are leaving. Oh, JMU. Yeah, I mean, you have to. You get to the college football playoff at a small school like that, you have to take advantage of, like, the platform you were given and go make money somewhere else. It's just the way it is. Fley, I was pounding 8 bottles of vodka last night. I did not pound 8 bottles of vodka last night. Did not happen. Travis Scott is the most annoying rapper, to be honest, though. I mean, I get annoyed by Travis Scott because he was put into the whole John Cena storyline. I hated that. Hated it. Me and JMU did dirty things. I visited James Madison because I had a friend that went there, and it was one of the most fun weekends I've ever had in my entire life. I always have a soft spot for JMU. That was like, dude, JMU, here's the thing about James Madison. So you like watching balls drop? I didn't say that. I never put it on. I said I don't like watching it. So, nice try. Dude, I visited James Madison, right? It's in the middle of Virginia. It's like in the middle of nowhere, Virginia, right? And you're literally like, you drive down a highway and all of a sudden, like, the highway runs right through the fucking campus. Like, you're like, it's a wild campus. JMU at the time, I don't know if it's the same. When I went and visited, was 76% female. So you could imagine we had a fucking great time. My buddy who went there, like, he would tell us stories like every single weekend. James Madison, yes. Flay, did you scare little bro away? I think he wasn't he going to like Iran or something? Where is little bro at? I have no idea. Little bro has not showed up. I don't know where he went. But yeah, James Madison, it was like 76% female or something when I went and visited. My buddy would have a story like every week about like, it's like fish in a barrel. Like, they're all looking like they have the small pool of men. Hellcat, what's up? So it was a great time. We went. So my buddy was on the club volleyball team there, and dude, like, my dad went to the uni. Oh, to James Madison. It's a nice school. It's a very nice, beautiful campus in the middle of Virginia, like I said. But so he had a party, right? His volleyball team had a party, and they were mixing with like this girl we went to high school with brought her sorority. Dude, there was like, I don't know, 15 guys at this party and about 50 fucking girls. So we were like, I want to live here. I want to move here. I want to come to fucking James Madison full time. I almost fucking transferred there. No, I was never going to transfer there, but there's a part of me that was like, is this heaven? Like, no, it's James Madison. Great school, though. So you like watching balls drop. There he goes again. My God, the things I do to the 70% at JMU. Listen, it was a great thing. What is a sorority about? A sorority is it's just it's a female fraternity. Riz. I wouldn't call it Riz. I would call it like, hey, like, there's 25% guys at this school, like, you're bound to fucking hit on this one. Um, well, too bad we'll never be rich enough to attend a TCU party. Sickening the money there, dude. Some of these schools, the money that like these students have, it's absolutely insane. And the baddies, ouch. At TCU, dude, a lot of schools. You look at there were a ton of schools that you could look at, and I went to Phoenix a couple weeks ago to visit family, and I went to like downtown Scottsdale, and like, dude, there was like Arizona State students everywhere. Am I in college now? No, I am way past my prime. I am far past college. The Arizona State campus, dude, like I felt like I died and went to fucking heaven. Oh, my friend from high school got invited to a college party. Hell yeah, dude. When you're in high school and you get invited to a college party, go. I went to one. We got Stony Brook University is like close to me, right? Um, I went to a couple Stony Brook parties. I'm like right in between. Like the only Division One schools around here are Stony Brook, Hofstra, LIU. Um, I went to a couple Stony Brook parties. I went to one Hofstra party. Those you don't ever want to go to. Hofstra parties do not end well. Hofstra is not in a very good neighborhood. Um, I went to one and it was a little bit of a disaster. Hofstra's in a terrible neighborhood. They put the ass in ASU. They do. You're from Brooklyn. I am not from Brooklyn. I'm from Long Island. Um, but dude, Hofstra's in such a bad neighborhood. Like my my one of my buddies went from high school went there and played lacrosse, and his fucking college apartment, like they had an off-campus apartment. He said there would be people like going into their apartment all the time, like constantly like they had people like just walking into their apartment, like because one of the dumbass roommates didn't lock the door, and like people would just like walk in because they knew they were college kids. Like he said it was like a fucking mess. They got robbed like 3 times. Flay wishes he was from Brooklyn. Absolutely not. Brooklyn, I love New York City. Like New York City is a great place. Brooklyn and the Bronx are a complete waste of space. Gone down here for the first time in years. This house is so fucking old. Um, it keeps like clicking, and I just hate like it's fucking too much noise. But yeah, is it bad environment on Hofstra? I mean, Hofstra's just like not. It's not a good town. It's in Hempstead, New York, which is like it's one of the most crime-ridden fucking parts of Long Island. Like it's just a terrible area. Dude, let's talk hockey. Speaking of apartment, you live in New York, so I mean, what ain't an apartment? That's true. What do you want to talk hockey? 57. Oh my bad. Let's go wild. Listen, 57. I mean, that must have been a great day when you found out Quinn Hughes was coming to Minnesota. Like, I love Quinn Hughes. I think Quinn Hughes is like, he's one of my favorite players to watch in the entire league. I am a big Quinn Hughes guy. That situation, look, the writing's on the wall that he's going to end up in New Jersey. Lobro skipped my comment. I didn't see what you said. You said I was from Brooklyn. I said no. Love you, Flay. Your Islanders ain't shit. Listen, the Islanders might have had a little good 2-week run. They're also missing Ilya Sorokin. Are you saying Brooklyn and the Bronx need to be deleted from New York? I'm not saying they need to be deleted from New York. I'm just saying don't waste your time going to either one. They both suck. Glock Lesnar is here. How are we? Dude, I hate that like the ads come up now because I'm pretty sure that's Venture. Greatest day of my life. Thanks for asking. Yeah, dude. I mean, for the Minnesota Wild, getting a guy like Quinn Hughes is insane. My sister applied to Hofstra and got good financial aid. I mean, Hofstra's an expensive school. Hofstra is a very expensive. It's a private school, just not in a good neighborhood. Great school though. Cat Boldy Hughes line is unfuckable. Yeah, yeah, dude. Venture. I have to like guess sometimes. I'm like, fuck. I don't know who everybody's at is. Like 57's an easy one. Derek's an easy one. And then it's like Glock Lesnar. I'm like, who the fuck is that? But I'm like, if I remember, it's Venture. How about them Saints, dude? The Saints like just fuck their draft stock. But hey, Tyler Shuck is the real deal. Tyler Shuck is unbelievable. Indiana versus Ole Miss. I think it could be Indiana Ole Miss. I think that Ole Miss Miami game is going to be very good. Indiana's dominant. The Bronx is such a bad environment that I have heard from YouTuber Bronx Bomber. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that, like the Bronx, like they have the only thing they have there is the Yankees. Like they have the Yankees. Other than that, the Bronx is an awful area. You don't know why all this. Didn't Ole Miss win recently? What, a national championship? No, they just won tonight. They won their game tonight. Dude, it's like the Bronx is just not a great area. Other than the area around Yankee Stadium, there's really nothing to do there. Brooklyn is a little bit better. Like you could find stuff to do in Brooklyn. It's just like everything's weird there. Old piss, I like that. The thing about like Manhattan's the best place and out of the five boroughs. It's Manhattan is like just go to Manhattan for everything. Why am I going Bucks minus 2.5 this weekend and letting Baker let me down one more time? Why Fley? It's every fucking week with this guy. I have given up on the Bucks. I will not bet the Bucks anymore. Soho is nice. It's a nice area. Is my at noticeable? Yeah, I mean Will the Savage 555. I can figure out it's Will the Savage. That's a pretty noticeable one. I just found out why ads are showing. Why is that? Is it something I'm doing? Did I do something wrong, or is it because? See, like, I'm so new to this YouTube shit. Like, I'm still learning it. I'm still learning how to fucking navigate YouTube. My MVP till about week 8, bro, once, ouch, hurt me again, Baker. Listen, all it takes is one time. YouTube is displaying ad handles instead of chat names in live chat for certain channels. Change that appears to be part of a gradual rollout test. Primary reason suggested is to enhance user authenticity by making Okay, I mean, that makes sense. We could see our comments on your screen. Yeah, no, I know. That's good. But I'm looking at it. I don't see it on the screen. I'm looking at it on Streamlabs. But I put it on the screen because I want you guys to feel like I want it to be a part of the stream in case anybody wants to look back ever. But yeah, you know, I think YouTube's trying to make it easier to find channels. And I think that is a way by just having people's at names. I think it's a good idea. It's just weird still because it's YouTube. But it is a great idea. I think YouTube's doing the right thing. Having handles like this is a great way to find chat. Like, it's an easier way to find people. I just got to get used to it. It's hard when you're streaming. And, like, I know all you guys. Like, I know everybody from, like, their names. And then, like, you know, Venture pops up as Glock Lesnar now. Like, it's like, that's a change. But, like, Will the Savage's name is the same. 57, Derek. Like, it is what it is. Like, I just, all I have to do is pull up my phone and look at, like, when it's somebody that they talk like I recognize them or like they've been here a lot, you know. Just it's different, but it takes getting used to. I just scrolled on lives and found this. Whoa! Joe Waters with the $2 in super chat. This is the first super chat I've ever gotten. First of all, let me move that over here. Joe, thank you, man. Not being weird. Channel is great. Us meeting 2026. 100%. Listen, Joe, we are 100% and. Like, obviously, I'm going to be going down to Virginia at some point. I'm probably going to go down in 2 weeks for my birthday. We'll have to figure something out because I've been dying to meet, like, and again, anybody in here, every single person. If I go to your town or if, like, you're somewhere, like, near, always reach out. Don't, like, I love this shit, man. It's great. Joe, thanks for the $2, man. Thank you for the super chat. That is awesome. You're the man. Thank you, guys. Glock Lesnar is funny. But I appreciate that. If I'm anywhere near your town, I would love to meet all you guys. Trust me. Joe, thank you, my man. It's been a long time coming. We'll have to figure something out. National Harbor. I'm all in, dude. We'll go to National Harbor. 2026, come to my state. I could do a California trip. Dude, like I said, I've got a lot of shit planned in terms of content. And it's probably going to be sports related. Like, I want to go to, like, California and do, like, the mid-majors there. Fuck, Joe, fuck. That ain't letting it be. Stand by. Love you, Old Fitzgerald is the best $13 whiskey you'll ever touch, my goat. Dude, Joe, like, if you guys have never tuned into a Joe Waters stream, Joe Waters is, like, the ultimate, like I sit there and it makes me, like, how am I trying to describe this? Like, it literally, like, it feels like you're hanging out with, like, the coolest fucking dude at the bar. Like, Joe Waters is the man. Go check out his stream if you haven't. Listen, I can make a California trip. I'm due. I'm due for a Cali trip. I know the Mets go to the Angels this year. Maybe I'll do that. $5 from 57. Oh, shit. $5 from 57. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Wow. Hold on. Wait. I got to put the tip ticker back up. Where'd it go? I hit the tip ticker a while ago because there we go. Why is it only coming up? Hold on. Wait a minute. You got another super chat. 57, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are the man. Why is it only coming up, Frank? Hold on. I'm going to have to figure this out. But 57, Joe Waters, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Means a lot to me. All right, you know what? We're going to hide that because it said Fight Night Frank. I love Fight Night Frank, but it said that for like fucking 3 years. Like, for quick fact comment, generally I'm glad that I had seen Goldberg last Monday Night Raw. He was at that? Nice. Goldberg was there? Dude, Goldberg's like such a classic, but like, come on, man. He's like 100 years old now. Why are we still going with Goldberg? Thank 57 Joe Waters. Thank you guys. Dude, I love everybody here, man. You guys make this shit so enjoyable. I really like, I love sitting here and talking to you guys. Genuinely, like, you guys are the best, man. Like, you guys have given me like, I'm not gonna say you guys have given me a purpose, but you did in a way. You guys gave me like, and like I said, I got to be here more often. Like, just a lot going on. Like I said, with work, the weather recently, I've been working my ass off, working my dick off a little bit. A lot of long hours. But, you know, it's not, this is not exactly, you know, this is not like work at all. Like, this isn't like, sitting here and talking to you guys is not like a chore by any means. I need to start doing this more often. But appreciate you guys. You got another super chat? Yes. Crazy, man. My first two. Appreciate you guys. First time Raider fans will be rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, sometimes fucking tanking makes you do weird shit. I love 57. Yeah, dude. I feel like I think a lot of you guys go to Joe Waters streams, and if you don't, I highly suggest it. You guys, oh man, yeah, seasonal depression really hitting me. Winter's tough, man. It's tough to do anything. It's too cold, but it is what it is. In Providence, out of all states, I'm going to forever remember that event on seeing Goldberg there in real life. That's pretty cool. Listen, Goldberg's a legend. That's awesome. What up, Fley? Oh, how we doing? We got everybody here tonight. I love this. I love this. Fucking hey. I miss this shit, man. It's like I said, I took a fat fucking nap. Also love you, Anushka. Fuck seasonal depression. Think about the Jet fans. That's a real seasonal depression. Yeah, seasonal depression starts for Jet fans September fucking 1st. Not even being weird. Dude, it's not weird at all, Joe. This is the best, man. You guys, like, this is a great community. Like, and, like, the whole YouTube community, we're all here for each other. This is great. I love this shit. Rip the Jets fan, it's horrible. It's miserable. Hey, I love you. Anna's... AB Queen Slay, I appreciate that. I love you too. I don't know you, but I love you guys. You guys are the best. Really. Like, this is like chilling. We're having fun here. All we need is a little bro to make things a tad bit interesting. You're right. I've been missing little bro. I've been missing him coming in here telling me to like suck a fart or something. Dude, there's no better way to ring in the new year than having little bro come in here and go like, oh, why don't you eat shit? Go on Joe Waters streams, would recommend. He's great. Wait, this is so sweet. I was just scrolling and found this, and now someone loves me. Hey, Anushka, this is what it is. We sit here, we chill. We don't even like. Honestly, it's just we shoot the shit here. Like we don't like. There's nothing. I don't ever have a plan when I do this live. I started doing this just to fucking find people to talk to because I was like, I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I had nothing going on. I was like, fuck it. Like this seems cool, and look what it's gotten me. A bunch of friends I never thought I'd have. My first ever friends. SAP is steal a brain rot? I have no idea what that is. Oh, steal a brain rot. Okay. I see what you mean. Flay scared Lil Bro away for life. I think Lil Bro went to Iran. I think that actually happened. Best community on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Listen, we're going to keep growing this shit. We're going to keep getting after it. Like I said, I'm going to start like, I have so many things planned for this year. I got travel things. I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to show you the stupid shit I get into when I go away. And I'm going to keep doing these lives because it's great. Wait, how often do you do lives? Not often enough. But I'm going to try to do them every single night. It's sporadic. I gotta make a schedule. Blake got his electronics taken away in Iran. Yeah, he must have. My commanders sadly shit the bed this year. They went for broke and not a rebuild. I mean, listen, after last year, Joe, they had such a good year. They might have overachieved a little bit. But I feel like they were in the right place to go for it. I mean, Jaden Daniels is a dog. He's unbelievable. Um, it just didn't work out. It sucks. Kind of puts you in that weird middle ground, but they'll be all right. Jaden Daniels is too good not to bounce back. Well, I haven't said it yet. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, guys. Absolutely. I mean, Lil Bro is apparently taking care of his kid or he's in Iran. Yeah, he was going to have a kid and then he was going to Iran. A whole bunch of things. What do you do if you get grounded for a year? I'd wonder why my parents are grounding me when I'm 30 years old. That would be something. But if you get grounded for a year, I don't know. Lock in. You know, find start studying and become like a fucking genius. I don't know. Flay, I haven't said. Yeah, I already read that. Flay doesn't realize how often we love using his chat room as a way to talk amongst ourselves. And that's the thing. Like this has become like just we sit here and chill and like instead of, it's helping me because instead of like going out to like bars and drinking my face off, I'd rather sit here and talk to you guys. This is therapeutic for me. This is awesome. I love this shit. Goated's here. There he is. Goated. Derek was asking if you came back. Took a step back from your Cooper Flag take. And I was saying that last stream you did. You were like, I was wrong about Cooper Flag. 2026 is our year, guys. Yeah, Nushka, we're due for one. Like I'm due for one of these years finally being my year. Certainly wasn't last year. Certainly wasn't the year before. I'm due for one. I'm due for one to fucking hit. I feel like a lot of things Lil Bro was told us about his life was a lie to boost his ego up. That's the thing. Nobody knows anything about like anybody. It's like it's a faceless account. Who knows? Lil Bro would tell us one thing and then it would be something totally different. What up, Flay? Happy New Year. How the fuck are we? Owen. I hate that everybody's ad comes up because I'm sure I know who this is, but I just need to make sure. Derek might be true, but I don't know. And hello. Hold on. Who's who? Yeah, Alwyn, what's up, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. We're fucking vibing right now. Let's see. I 100% do. Cooper Flag is a dog. I undercooked a lot of aspects of his game. Didn't expect him to adopt to the NBA level in 2 fucking weeks. It took him no time at all. He like really fucking fit right in. I was also wrong about Brock Purdy. We're all wrong about things. Leandro, good thing you realize you were wrong. Hey, it happens, man. Like, we're wrong about things. I said Brock Purdy sucked, and I was totally wrong. Guy's been unbelievable. Yeah, definitely me too. These past years were not it. We'll figure it out. One of these years, Anushka, it's going to be our year. Man. Yeah, right, Joe. My Vikes only beat you 31-0. Oof. I mean, JJ McCarthy, I don't know what to think of him anymore. Goldberg, most overrated wrestler ever. Most overrated wrestler of all time. He wasn't a wrestler. He wasn't even like, they just had him out there like he couldn't have a match more than 5 minutes because he couldn't wrestle. Went to the Kings game today and Will Ferrell was right in front of me dressed up as a ref. That's hilarious. I saw that on Instagram. That's hilarious. Will Ferrell's a fucking treasure, dude. But I've been saying since I got here, Travis Hunter was going to be terrible. You were right. I mean, the thing is, like, you can't play 2 ways in the NFL. It just doesn't work. It will not work. And then he got hurt. It sucks. Lil Bro is hiding in Flay's basement. That's his new roommate. Yeah, Lil Bro actually lives here. Flay. Wait, let's see. Wait, why did he do that? I just for the gag, I guess. But that was so funny. Like, Will Ferrell is a fucking treasure, man. The Islanders better win the Stanley Cup this year. They're not going to. They were smoke and mirrors for a couple weeks. It made things fun, but it's a good sign for the future. The Islanders are built well for the future. I mean, with Sorokin hurt, that changes a lot of things. David Rich, Big Save Dave has been fine. Had a rough one today. Leandro, the Kings are terrible. They have no identity. They need to fire Hiller. Here's what I think of JJ McCarthy. He's ass. Fair. Derek, the last goal was completely on Cody Cece, who looked like he couldn't bother. I mean, I think the Kings have the Kings just have a lot of guys that like they're in a weird spot. Like you said, they really don't have an identity. They're not talented. They're just there's no like continuity. It feels like. Is that the word I'm trying to use? Colorado wins the Stanley Cup. I enjoy Flay's chat because we can talk shit, acknowledge when our team. Yeah, you have to own it, dude. That's the thing. You have to be like, yeah, you know what? My team sucks ass. But that doesn't matter. Hiller didn't get our best face-off taker in the last minute and therefore didn't pull the goalie till like 30 seconds left. Hot take: Connor McDavid to the Islanders. That would be something. That's a hot take. I don't see Connor McDavid ever leaving Canada. I don't know. Connor McDavid is a beyond. Wayne Gretzky left fucking Canada, but like Connor McDavid is like the face of Canadian athletics. I can't imagine him leaving any of those Canada markets. I don't know. We'll see though. I've been telling you the Bears are special, dude. The Bears are really good. Ben Johnson's X's and O's wise the best coach in football. How come I don't get whiskey with waters notifications anymore? Last time I got one was like 2 months ago on the beach. Sick of the bullshit, dude. 57. I don't know. I don't get them either. I don't know why. Like I miss them so many times because I don't get the fucking notification, or I'll get it like an hour later. Wait, we're gonna hit a Caps Islanders game one day and not fight. Oh yeah, well, listen, we'll have a great time. I'll be wearing. Listen, Joe, as long as you're willing to see me walk around, you're willing to be embarrassed with me walking around with this thing on, I'm fucking down, dude. Connor McDavid going to his Miami Braun era soon. Kings have been searching for a superstar. We tried to get Fiala. He's mid. Fucked up with Dubois. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things didn't work out for them. Been missing lives for a couple months now. I don't know what the fuck with YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I get Joe Waters notifications, and it's like his stream was over 3 hours ago. I have a lot of people saying they don't get notifications. It pisses me off. It sucks, man. I don't want to miss streams. Like I love Joe Waters' stream. I'll stop what I'm doing to go fucking watch it. Like, and then like I said, I get the notification, and it's like he was live 3 hours ago. I'm like, what the hell? I don't get Fley notifications anymore. I don't know why. He's my favorite creator. I appreciate that. Keep stroking my ego because that's no, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best, and I'll have to figure that out. Also, I don't know why I look a little thinner than usual. I don't know why. I've been eating like a fucking pig lately. I'll take it. Nah, man, YouTube sucks. It is brutal. If you ever try streaming on TikTok, you get a lot more traction, but YouTube is like a lot better community. Honestly, don't know anything about baseball, hockey, or football. This is a newfound community. It's just wholesome. Listen, that's what it is, man. We talk about everything. It's kind of sports based because like I don't do anything other than watch sports. But we talk about everything here. It's never like it never stays that way. The Avalanche this year are the best sports team I've ever seen. All their losses are toss-up games and terrible. Yeah, no, the Colorado Avalanche are really good. They're just a well-built roster. I make it a point to see Fley and still don't get. I get Fley notifications quickly when he's live. Yeah, Derek's always like the first one in here. It's like Derek's like waiting like on YouTube. But I love it, man. Flay, did you see that I was 0.1% viewer watch 246 videos? Yes. I don't get those. They don't show for me. I think that's like your like wrapped, but I couldn't find that. I know a lot of people said they like I was typo. So yeah, I got a little confused there. TikTok, nothing but weirdos trying to be famous. Oh, it is. No, TikTok is horrible. It's the easiest way to blow up, but there's just too many people on there that suck at what they do. Like, I do it to just be like New York fucking Homer. You're lucky you're not a girl or out cycle is messing with my digestive system. Oh my God. Like, I feel terrible for women that they have to go through that. YouTubers should be able to get wrapped of their top viewers. I agree, 100%. I'm just trying to eat during break, bro. Yeah, I mean, that shit, I would never want to mess with that. It's brutal. I was on your route. You see, I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot to me when it's like, hey, like, you were on my YouTube Wrapped. Like, it means a lot to me because I never thought, like, anything like that would happen to me. But I do this, like, this is more entertaining for me than it could ever be for you guys. Trust me. This is like we're scratching each other's backs here. Oh, man. McDavid has been on some different shit this year. Connor McDavid is... I don't think, like, people... Like, the casual, like, sports fan, I don't think understands that Connor McDavid is playing, like, a different game out there. That makes sense because of the lives. Connor McDavid is so unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. Like, he's playing... It just seems like when he's out on the ice, everybody else is in slow motion. Assholes ruin good women. Ugly women go live on YouTube and can't find a good man. Just saying. Yeah, no. You're not wrong. Joe, you're completely right. It's like every female you talk to is like either they're still stuck on an ex that like totally ruined them or... Well, no, that's pretty much what it is. Dude, I wish I could be a wrestler, to be honest, because I watch way too many professional wrestling, not just WWE, but local independent house shows, AEW on YouTube. Well, I know you said that once, and listen, I think if it's something you want to try, I wouldn't. I would tell you to try anything. Like here I am sitting here. I'm live on YouTube right now. You know how many people do this shit on YouTube and like they don't make it? Wrestling is such like a tough industry to get into because it's like it's an industry that doesn't age well. Like it's not something you can do forever. But if it's a dream of yours to be a wrestler, go for it. Like do whatever you want to do, whatever's gonna make you happy. Just be careful. The reason he has so much fucking assists, which people criticize, is because he gets triple teamed and he's smart enough to find the open guy. He's unbelievable. Like Connor McDavid, it's like like I said, it's like he's playing the game faster than anybody else is, and everybody else is in slow motion. The Raiders are getting Mendoza, so why not bring his college coach to the Raiders? I don't think Kurt Cignetti's going to go anywhere, but he's somebody that is going to get an NFL coaching job if he wants it. He's unbelievable. I just don't think it's going to be that easy. I don't think Indiana's going to pay him. Indiana has the NIL money. They're going to make sure he stays there forever. He was number one on my rap. I tagged him and posted it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I did see that. That's all. Hey, listen. I appreciate that, guys. Connor McDavid is the clear MVP of the season. 100%. Dude, Connor McDavid is, like I said, I don't know if there's anybody in sports that's more dominant in their sport than Connor McDavid is. Staples Center is so funny, booing Corey Perry every time he touches the puck. Mendoza is an amazing college quarterback, man. He's phenomenal, dude. He played unbelievable football today. Indiana is so good. Like, Indiana's defense is amazing. McDavid is unanimous heart draw, 100%. Guys, I'm going to clock out. Anushka, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Means a lot. Again, I'll be live. I'm going to be live pretty much as many nights as I can for the next couple nights. I'm not getting off yet. I'm gonna be here for like 2 hours. I love these late night streams. Hot take: Drake May is not even close to the MVP. Okay, that's a hot take. I think Drake May is the MVP. Leangelo, because of his time in Anaheim and Kings hated him so much during those days. Yeah, Corey Perry has been a pest for ever. His entire career in the league, he's been nothing but a pest. And obviously, Kings fans remember him in Anaheim. He was always like a great hockey player and just a fucking piece of shit on the ice. It's fun fact. A little fun fact. At college, one of my buddies got a cat and named it Corey Perry after Corey Perry. Fun little story. I just think it's hilarious how much we hate him on our team. We ain't switching up now. No, you can't. You just can't do it. Corey Perry is just the ultimate, like, forever Corey Perry is going to be like the NHL scumbag, which is, it's a great thing to have on a hockey team. And I mean that in, like, the nicest way possible. Like, that's like an endearment term to talk about Corey Perry, call him a scumbag. Like, it's like the best thing you can say about him. Like, and I mean that in a good way, obviously. I'm trying to describe that properly. I'm not getting it out. Yeah, Corey Perry fucked up Yanni Gourde today. Bro's face was mutilated. Jeez, did he? I must have missed that. I haven't been, like, looking around the league. I don't bet hockey much anymore. I don't, like, watch around the league, but let me see. Fley, what is the most famous Jets game you have been to? Most famous Jet game I've ever been to? That's a good question. I was at the Jets. The Jets played in Buffalo week 17. I want to say that was 2016 or 2015. It was a win and in game. The Jets lost. That was probably the most famous one. Yeah, they had to win to get into the playoffs. If they won, they were in. And they lost to the fucking Buffalo Bills, who were miserable. It was horrible. So probably that one. It feels disgusting having Corey Perry on LA. Still feels weird, even though wanting him to do good. Listen, it's like one of your most hated athletes coming to your team. It feels weird for sure. That's why I felt like when Jason Taylor came to the Jets. I don't know if there was a football player other than like Tom Brady that I hated more than Jason Taylor. He always shit on the Jets. He always talks shit about New York, and then he came to the Jets. It was crazy. Um, so yeah, it feels weird when something like that happens. Wait, go to Leandro. I miss you, brother. I love you, but since you've been watching hockey your whole life, tell me the Wild ain't gonna win the cup. Yeah, they ain't gonna win the cup. Fair. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win, dude. One of my favorite things, Utah State, like they're fucking. Utah State is the best crowd in college basketball, especially back in the day. The "I believe that we will win" chant, perfect. If Antonio Brown went to the Bengals, yes, exactly. Have you been to a finals game? Any pro level sport? Any sport? I have been to a conference finals, but never a finals. I was at Game 3 of the 2015 World Series, Mets Royals. David Wright hit a home run. That was sick. Timberwolves have a better chance. It's fair. MMA, what's up? How you doing? How would you have felt, Flay, if the Jets had Tom Brady? Like, what do you mean? If Tom Brady came to the Jets at the end of his career, or if they had him his whole career? Like, if he came to the Jets at the end of his career, I'd be like, hell yeah. Like, I would still, it would feel weird. It would feel very weird because he ruined my childhood. Stephon Diggs' accusations are such bullshit. Zero witnesses, zero evidence. Yeah, that whole thing seems very weird. It does. No, it ain't fair, Flay. Fuck that. Listen, I said it's fair. The Timberwolves, I don't think the Timberwolves are bad. I still love Julius Randle. And why do my hands look so small? What the hell? Doesn't it look like I have fake hands? Like, it looks like my right hand is not real. That was really weird. What the fuck? I hate that I have like the camera. Like, I'm on Streamlabs right now, and I can see what I look like, and I'm just like, why? Like, my right hand doesn't look real. Like, it looks like a fucking like. I look like I'm holding a mannequin hand. I can't stand Drake May. I hate him with all my guts. Damn, Drake May is the most likable super. Talk about a catch-22 there. Drake May is the most likable superstar quarterback in the league, and I can't stand him. I hate him. I am scared now that Mamdani is New York City mayor. I am praying he doesn't import Islam. I don't want to look like Europe. I mean, I don't think. Listen, I think Zoran Mamdani. I could talk about that for days. Like, I didn't vote for mayor because I don't live in the 5 boroughs. I would not have voted for Zoran Mamdani, but I mean, at this point, he's the mayor. You gotta live with it. Like, I don't think he could screw up New York that bad. We'll see. I think a lot of his ideas are just ridiculous. Thoughts on Diggs' situation on him getting in trouble? I mean, Stephon Diggs has always had like a black mark on his career. Like, I think like he's always had this like. I think a lot of people wanted to believe the accusations because like. Obviously, Stephon Diggs is somebody who maybe doesn't have the best like PR around the league, but this situation seems weird. It does seem like he could be getting set up here. I like, and I'm not the biggest Stephon Diggs guy, but from everything I saw, I'm like, this just feels weird. It doesn't feel like anything's legit here. You remember when Rex Ryan foot fetish came out? That was so weird. He posted that himself. That was one of the crazy, like that was while he was coaching the Jets. That's one of like the all-time, like, hey, right in the middle of the Jets season. Hey, guess what? Rex Ryan has a foot fetish. I'm gay for May. Hey, that's hilarious. The gay for May stuff is great. Timberwolves won't even make it past the first round. Wild will make it to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, the Wild are very good. Been watching since the Gabrick days. This team is special. The Wild have a very good roster. I could see. Then Gabrick left and helped us win 2 chips. Gabrick moved around. Although, fun fact, we went 0-3 in shootout losses to the Sharks this year, but also this is look. Sometimes you have teams that just have your number, even if they're bad. Of course, I'm a happy resident of New England and a more proud anti-New England fan. I respect it. Who on the team would you most like? Yeah, everybody digs. New York City wants Mayor Eric out so badly, a crook, and he's a massive. I mean, you know, they wanted Eric Adams out so bad, and then they fucking voted in a guy who is probably a worse version of him. Sorry for venting. My friends are mostly left-wing white chicks, so I don't have anyone to. Yeah, MMA, that's fine. Listen, look, obviously the Mamdani thing, like, that's right in my backyard, so that's something I do think about a lot. I just think Zoran Mamdani. Listen, I have no problem. A lot of people, like, especially New Yorkers. What I didn't like was like people were like, "Oh, how can a Muslim run New York City easily?" Like, There's nothing wrong with him being a Muslim. The problem with him is that nothing he said was realistic. People basically voted in a snake oil salesman. Like, they voted in somebody who, like, I just think he's so fucking fraudulent. If the Jets don't make the playoffs during Montami, he's a bad mayor. Listen, if the Jets make the playoffs, I'll vote for Montami again. Well, I can't vote. I cannot vote because I don't live in the five boroughs. Damian Langelo, was really hoping you didn't bring up that whole you winning 2 ships. Montreal is my sleeper contender. I really hope Montreal doesn't do anything. He has like no political experience. Not only does he not have political, he has no anything experience. He's never had a job. What the hell was Michael Irvin doing in the game, acting like a fool? That's just Michael Irvin, man. The cocaine that he's got, man. I disagree. I think Islam is evil. His religion idolizes the man who raped. Look, you can believe whatever you want. I don't think that's a problem. Is New York the best place to live? It's very fucking expensive, Nate. I'll tell you that. New York is fucking, like, your dollar does not go very far here in New York. So every New York mayor is a bad mayor then. Yeah, exactly. Listen, if the mayor was responsible for the Jets, then every mayor would suck. Look, like I said, you got to give the guy a chance. Like, whatever. I wouldn't have voted for him. I think he, like I said, I don't think he has no experience doing anything. He's a trust fund baby that acts like he grew up poor. Like, I don't know. Everything about him seems disingenuous. But again, you gotta give the guy a chance. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's gonna suck. Like, I don't know. We'll see. It frustrates me when people call Islam. It is what it is. Before becoming mayor of New York City, Zoran Mondani served as a member of the New York State Assembly representing the 30. Yeah, he's got the political experience. I mean, like, he never had a job in his life. Like, he had, like, little experience being in politics. But it is what it is. Should I move to New York if I can afford it? Now, your dollar, unless you had, like, a job in the city, if, like, you got, like a job at one of these big companies, then move to New York. But if you can be anywhere else, be anywhere else. I changed my Super Bowl pick from Bills Eagles to Bills Niners. Still Bills win it. You like the Bills? What do you mean it is what it is? I think, like, he's the mayor. There's nothing we can do about it now. Like, there's no point in debate. Like, we just gotta hope. Like, you know, I didn't like him as a candidate, but, like, yeah, you're right. No politicians are good anyway. You know, you gotta see what it is. He's on the right side and not supporting Israel. I mean, he's also said that he was going to arrest he's insane. Like, he's a little bit nuts with some of his things. I think he thinks he has a little more power than he does. I wish that politicians could only serve office if they serve the country. Mark Sanchez for mayor of New York City. Could you imagine? Mark Stabchez. I like that. Famed human respecter Mark Sanchez. Yes. Yes. Listen. To be fair, who hasn't had a few too many drinks and tried to stab a guy in a truck? Like, come on. And got stabbed by a guy in a truck, I mean. Dear Leangelo, I got the Bills at plus 1050 to win the ship a couple weeks ago. That's great odds. That's very good odds. Are we going to have a Muslim president? I have no idea. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I don't think religion should matter. I agree. I hope Mamdani does well. I hope he is willing to work with politicians from across the side. Yeah, 100%. That's what it comes down to. It's being willing to work together. Like, I feel like it's Josh Allen's year, and the Super Bowl winner isn't going to be one of those teams that came out of nowhere. I agree. I think too many of these teams at the top are just fraudulent. I could absolutely see Josh Allen winning a Super Bowl this year. Michael Rappaport said he's running for mayor of New York City. He really thinks he has a chance. Michael Rappaport is just such a fucking weirdo. Like, everything about him, he's just such a fucking... I used to love Michael Rappaport. Now, like, I think he's just such a fucking weird. Like, I think he thinks he's a bigger deal than he is. I mean, Kane from WWE is mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. Very good politician, too, in my opinion. Second best Jets quarterback ever, Mark Stabchez. I don't think he was the second best ever. Jets have had some decent quarterbacks. Mark Sanchez just got them pretty far. The reason the Jets didn't win the Super Bowl in 2009 or 2010 is because of Mark Sanchez. The rest of that roster was phenomenal. Hold on, something just came up. Whatever was just said, it didn't pop up on my chat. Goaded. I'm back, y'all. Welcome back. Hold on. Things wrong will be good in New York City, and I agree, religion shouldn't matter. Yeah. Look, I don't think it should matter at all. It doesn't mean anything to me. In my opinion, I think it's just not a big deal. My whole childhood in school, they would say never forget. No, I mean MMA. Again, I don't think you can't pin that on an entire group of people. Like that's what I say. Like, I mean, Zoran Momdani met with Trump in the White House last year about New York City and what his plans were. Trump was agreeing. Yeah, look, they met, they talked. Like, I think. I don't think he's a bad guy by any means. I think he's just got unreal expectations. Would you rather date Caitlin Clark or Zendaya? Great question. Here's the thing. Date versus marry. I would rather date Zendaya, right? Like, I'd rather, like, the Zendaya is Zendaya. Now, I would rather have kids with a Caitlin Clark, a great athlete. Because I want my kids to be fucking super athletes, too. Not that I'd be bringing anything to the table. Are you actually a Jet fan? I am, unfortunately. It's the worst thing about me. Why they called him goated? Amazing question. Exactly. 1 year of Aaron Rodgers, one of the best Jet. Yeah, no, literally. Aaron Rodgers for one season was probably statistically the greatest Jet quarterback of all time, which is sad. 500-yard receiver or one interception? What comes first? Neither. Neither is coming. It's so fucking pathetic, the Jets. Leangelo, we also have never had a quarterback in '07. Well, yeah. So that means the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee had given a tombstone pile driver to the U.S. Secretary of Education. Yeah, it's insane. Like, wrestling and politics. Dude, it is in their sacred religious text to slaughter. Yeah. No, like, MMA, there's things you could break down any religion and you can look deep into it, and there's things in there that it's like, hold on, wait a minute. What do you think is more likely, the Jets to get their first interception or having a 500-yard receiver? Oh, that's a great question. Interception, probably. Neither is going to happen. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you about you can't pin it on a whole group of people. Yeah, exactly. Now, Caitlin Clark makes pennies compared to Zendaya. I'm divorcing Z. You're not wrong. Zendaya is obviously more attractive, too. Like, not even close. See, I think Zendaya would be the right choice. Zendaya. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I'm not saying Mondani is a bad guy. I'm saying the religion is evil if you actually read. I think anything you read, like any religion, if you really want to break it down, if you really want to dig deep, I don't take personally. I don't look at religion too much. Like, I don't think it matters at all. Like, it doesn't make me think any differently about who he. My biggest issue with him was I felt like he was making, I felt like he was making promises that he just can't keep. I felt like people were like latching onto him and like not realizing how ridiculous some of the thing is that he says. Religion is a complete scam and it's basically just normalized cults. In some ways, yeah, I think a lot of it is. I think there's some religion that does good, but I think a lot of it is exactly what Goated just said. A lot of religion says evil and shit. Yeah, dude. Any religion, if you really want to break down their texts, you could find things in it where you're like, hold on a minute, like this isn't good. Yeah, exactly. I don't really believe. I don't either. No, I'm not a religion guy at all. You see Magic Johnson during the game, he looked like he lost 20 pounds. I did not see him, but that's probably not a good sign for somebody with his disease. They always said Magic Johnson was the first guy to get AIDS and fucking gain weight. Magic is in better shape than Luka. Dude, Luka Doncic, what, like, he's so up and down. Sometimes he's like, everybody loves him, and then other times it's like, what are you doing out there? As a Catholic, I condemn Charlemagne. He's the Catholic who killed. Yeah. Listen, I respect anybody who believes in religion and who has a religion. I think it does good for a lot of people. I think the background of it, I think there's a lot of people that use religion to take advantage of things. I just don't get why people cling so much on religion for like a million years ago. I think it's valid to put in our society now. Like I said, I don't view anybody differently because of what they believe in. If you believe in something, fine. I don't even like, it doesn't even come into consideration for me. Who would you rather hang out with, Kai Cenat or Drewski or I Show Speed? Great question. Probably Speed. Drewski's funny as hell. Kai Sinat's like seems cool. They all seem cool, but like I feel like Speed's always doing something fucking crazy. Like I feel like we'd have the best time. Dude, I dropped $500 on these bitch ass Red Raiders earlier, and I'm real. Dude, I 57. I loved Texas Tech. The problem is I didn't wake up in time to fucking bet it. So worked out great for me. Loved Texas Tech today. That shouldn't just be swept under the rug in any religion. I get that. I like individual people. I dislike. Fair enough. Me bringing up old shit. No, 57. That's not old shit. Thank God I didn't wake up in time to bet it. Dude, I was so fucking tired this morning. I hate watching Luka. He's an amazing player, but he's the biggest complainer in the NBA history. Leaves his team for. Yeah. No, he does tend to think he should just have like an open dialogue with refs, and he's got to figure that out. Speed seems genuine. Drewski seems funny as fuck. Kai seems chill. Yeah, they all seem like fine dudes. Just shook by it. I mean, I knew better. I thought Ducks all week. Then win Texas Tech. I feel like Texas Tech was way better than they were. I thought people were gonna underestimate Tech. Bro, my college football road to glory is crazy. What's going on? Drewski seems fucking funny as hell, but like I can't imagine doing anything like that much fun with him. I literally carry the Carolina Pirates. Fuck yeah. What position, Connor? All right, I should actually go to sleep now. Good night. See you guys in the next live. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at some point. Texas Tech proved they were as good as they really are. I mean, no, 100%. Texas Tech proved today that they didn't belong in here. Like, genuinely. It just showed that the Big 12 sucked ass this year and that Texas Tech was not that good. Wide receiver's fun to play in Road to Glories. Like now I'm not as upset that BYU didn't get in because BYU clearly didn't belong either. And listen, Oregon's a solid team too. I understand I'm coming off as a hardo and douchebag. I still do believe that if we increase Islam and my words, no. Listen, MMA. We can talk about anything here. I don't mind talking about anything like that. I think I think you got to separate the politician from what he believes in. That's just my opinion. Freshman year, already number one Heisman contender. Being a wide receiver is a ton of fun to play in Road to Glories. If Cal loses JKS to the transfer portal, I quit watching college football. I hate to say it, Goated, but I think they're probably going to lose him. I hope not, though. I mean, losing Fernando Mendoza and then JKS is brutal. Texas Tech never played a true... Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't play anybody. I saw a hilarious Muslim New York meme. I mean, there's a lot. Wait. When's the last time you brought up the Fighting Blue Hens and your obvious road to the ship? You know what happened, 57? My PS5 broke. When I connected to the capture card, the audio doesn't work. So I stopped doing it because I'm like, I'm not going to play this without any audio. Arch Manning might be pretty good if his mobility translates. Yeah, in the NFL, yes. I think he's just got to work on, like, simple throws. If Arch Manning can, like, make these simple throws and, like, stand back in the pocket and beat teams, he's going to be great. He's a great athlete already. I'm talking about the religion invading the city now that Mamdani... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, MMA. It's something like, I'll believe it when I see it. How about sports? Who would you rather hang out with? Francisco Lindor, or Brett Favre, or Mike Piazza, or Nolan Ryan? Good question. Probably Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza was my first favorite athlete ever. Don't remind me of Mendoza, I won't again. I mean, Magic Johnson looks good. Why wouldn't he look good? He's a Dodger owner. Fair. Your audio broke because there are no words for Blue Hens championship. True. The world was not ready for the Delaware Blue Hens to win a national championship. That's what it came down to. Fernando has God on his side. Fernando Mendoza, a very religious man. Mobile Manning is like morally just Kennedy. I mean, like I said, if he could just make simple throws. If Arch Manning can figure out just making throws and beating teams with his arm, he'll be great. Zoran Mamdani actually had a bunch of Jewish votes, so it wasn't just obviously not. It wasn't just them, but like Zoran Mamdani to me just had the vote of people who were like, and look, still Mamdani is going to crumble New York. I don't know if he's going to. I wasn't a fan of him politically. I thought he was my biggest issue with him was just the promises he was making were so ridiculous. I think the people that really like Zoran Mamdani might not be, I think it's a lot of people that like are just easily swayed by being told what they want to hear. I just think it's people that are easily manipulated. I don't think he's genuine at all, and we'll see. That's just how I feel about him. Has fake Fernando Tatis Jr. been on the streams? No, he has not. New York is going to be Gotham City without Batman. Love you, Fley and community. Have a good night, Derek, Leangelo, Connor, Will. 57. Have a great night. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll probably have it better too tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. Got a lot of good ideas for videos too coming up. Trey Lance starting for the Chargers, over under half a yard. Damn. There's a reason the whole New York police force is quitting. Well, that's because Zoran Mamdani has said he was going to defund the police. Like, Mamdani has like straight up said that like he doesn't support police, which is the stupid. Like, I get it. There's cops have a lot of power. Sometimes when bad cops show up, like there are some people that should not be cops. Oh, I still got the Trey Lance bet going. Oh yeah, the Trey Lance over under half a yard. Connor is goated. Yeah. Dude, we need more police in New York City. We certainly don't have enough. Defunding the police, let alone the New York police, is insanity. And fucking ridiculous. New York is already a fucking destruction. New York City would have been destroyed with Andrew Cuomo, especially someone who was a pedo. Andrew Cuomo, I think Cuomo's past, obviously, like his sexual harassment, he's not a pedophile. That's not what it is. He's a creep. Personally, I thought the only guy, I thought Curtis Lewa was the only guy who was legit. He's not a politician. The thing about him is he doesn't fit the politician mold, but he was like the only guy that gave a shit about New York City. I would have voted for Sliwa, 100%. But I don't live in the 5 boroughs, so it doesn't matter to me. Defunding the police, I mean, goated is goated. Connor too, but I don't know how to type that. I mean, everybody's goated, man. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are all goated. Hence why I'm probably going to go into school to become a cop. But Connor, the thing is, like, cops have so much power that when there is a bad cop, it makes everything look bad. He's not a pedophile, he's a time. But Sliwa was the only one who wasn't a fraud. Curtis Lee was the only one who told you exactly what he was going to do, and I believed him. And Rhode Island is such a safe state, especially Bristol, Rhode Island. I've never been to Bristol. But basically what I'm saying, what was I saying? I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. Defunding the police in New York would be an absolute fucking disaster. Like, it's already like fucking the purge in New York as is. My city is corrupt all around, and I'm going to try to save it. There you go. Connor, I respect that, man. Shoot for the stars. Just understand something. The deeper you get into stuff, Connor, like, I work for the government. It's the most corrupt shit ever. Flay, who you got winning the AFC North? Thank God. Another question. Steelers. I think the Steelers end up beating the Ravens. I think Aaron Rodgers sneaks his way into the postseason one more time. Connor, you would 100% be involved in police brutality if you were a cop. Damn. Everything government, anything funded by the government is corrupt as shit, dude. Trust me. Anything. Taking the under on MVS targets, Rodgers is going to be scared to throw to him. To Marquez Valdez-Scantling? It's amazing. Dude, you can say whatever you want about Aaron Rodgers. He's loyal to his fucking friends, man. These guys get jobs everywhere because of him. Alan Lazard got a fat contract. MVS is back in the NFL. Like, Randall Cobb was playing until he was 55 years old. Now I'm a good person outside of video games and live streams. I believe you, Connor. Everything's fucking corrupt, man. The people at the top are always winning. Like, you got fucking politicians making $100,000 a year that are worth like billions. Have you spoken about Nick Shirley in Minnesota yet? We have not. But that whole situation is absolutely insane. How about Cassius Thundercock with his body cam off? Dude, I didn't know what that was. Somebody said I look like Cassius Thundercock because of the hat. And then I looked it up. I'm like, this is pretty funny. Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb, MVS, Devontae, the Aaron Rodgers crew. Dude, Randall Cobb got a contract like he was out of the league for a year. Like, the Jets had to sign Randall Cobb just to get fucking Aaron Rodgers here. That is a loyal friend there. As long as my Vikes kill the Packers and finish the year 9-8, while the Packers were already in last week and sneak 9-8. Yeah, that's fair. Have a good night, man. 57. Have a great night. Zoran said he won't be defunding police. Reason why people say he will is because he retweeted a tweet in 2020. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I don't think I don't think he was ever going to actually do it, but he's like, not that he said he was going to defund the police, but he's condemned them, which you just don't do. You don't condemn your police force. Which is a better place to live, Philadelphia or New York? New York, 100%. Philly's got like one good neighborhood. Yeah, the George. We're not going to go into that. Like, wait, Nick Shirley. Let's speak. Well, I'm still late. Break it down, Flay. I mean, the Nick Shirley shit is awesome. I like you. You want to break down the Nick Shirley stuff? That guy. Like, let me tell you, that is some of the best fucking journalism I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, Nick Shirley should win a fucking whatever prize they give out to like journalism because it is so awesome. Like, he broke down. He walked into the fucking fire. And 57. This is your state. This is Minnesota. Like, in my opinion, this whole situation that's going on in Minnesota, it's fucking stunning that Tim Walz was almost in the White House because he might be the worst politician we've ever had in American history, dude. Like all these like fucking daycares getting millions and millions of dollars of funding for nothing. Long time listener, first time caller. Actually, it's because of the neck to the knee family. Yeah, no, he did die. He died from the choke. He did. Police officer deserves to be free. I don't know. That's a weird situation. But anyway, back to the Nick Shirley stuff. That's just a guy with a phone going in, asking questions, and we need more shit like that. We need to start fucking going after the politicians that do stupid shit like this, because stuff like that goes on everywhere. Like, dude, I can tell you in my town, like, you know, there's politicians making fucking under the table deals. They're buying equipment and stuff, and then like through their friends, and then getting a kickback on what they buy. Like, shit like that happens everywhere. This situation is 10 times worse because you have like these daycares and health. Like Nick Shirley walking into like these centers. Hey, I'm just trying to get some health care. Hey, I'm trying to get some health care. Like, is fucking phenomenal. Tim Walz is the absolute worst, bro, dude. Yes, I've been saying it for years about the Somalis. Not sorry. Breaking news: politicians are corrupt. Exactly. Every politician's corrupt. It's not an either side thing. They all suck ass. Shaman should not be 3. He deserves all the punishment he gets. Listen. I don't know. It's a tough. That whole situation I'm not getting into. Tim Walz is like the fact that he almost ended up in the White House. He almost ended up as the vice president of the United States. He is the fucking worst. He's the worst politician ever. Like, look. I'm all for. I'm a big trans rights guy. You like be trans, whatever you want. Trans men should not be playing women's sports no matter what. Like, no matter what the fuck it is. And Tim Walz is a reason why that is happening in Minnesota. Like, Tim Walz is handing millions of dollars out to this corrupt, the Somali daycares, the Somali healthcare system. It's fucking crazy. Tim Walz is legitimately the worst representative of anything I've ever seen. Ever. 50 Cent, the worst politician in history. By a mile. Romantically involved in children while he coached high school. I didn't know that. Lamar Jackson of the Jets. Yes. May 2026 be free from brain rot. He's been here for years. Trash. I mean, didn't he have like... Wasn't like the National Guard out during COVID? Wasn't that a thing? Like, Minnesota was like a hellhole, right? No curries with Caitlin Clark. The live stream is officially endorsed by the Big Steen. Spam W for Epstein. What the fuck is going on here? Oh shit, that's not... No. Well, yeah, no curries with Caitlin Clark. They wondered how Walz was able to make a campaign despite $90,000 a year teaching salary. Again, things don't make sense with these politicians. Nancy Pelosi is worth fucking millions of dollars. She never made more than $150,000 a year. Like, why? Because they're all corrupt. Who owns Epstein Island now? I have no idea. It's absolute fucking bananas. Nancy Pelosi is a political dumb. Like, Nancy Pelosi is awful, too. Who would you rather be, Epstein or R. Kelly? Probably Epstein because he's dead. Like, and I don't mean that because I want to die. I'm saying because R. Kelly's going to sit in jail for the rest of his life. AOC is a political dumbass. I'm going to say what we're all thinking. I'd bang AOC. That's about as far as I would go. I can't believe the corruption. The one child care place was called the Learning Center. Spelled learning wrong. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, spelled learning wrong. It's fucking crazy. I forget R. Kelly's alive. He is. He's rotting away in prison. You ever look up R. Kelly's net worth? It's hilarious. You want to know why a lot of politicians are richer than they should be? It's because they accept corrupt. They accept money. They know things. They insider trade. Nancy Pelosi's the greatest trader of all time. AOC is the moment. I mean, she's a bit much, but listen, if she walked in my house right now, like we'd be going to Pound Town. I might not like politically. She might be whatever. She's hot, so she can get away with it, in my opinion. John Kennedy versus AOC is hilarious. Yeah, she's not a very good politician, but -2 mil. Yeah, crazy, right? He is like so badly. It used to be worse than that, but I definitely fuck AOC. I don't think anybody wouldn't. AOC is a solid 3. I hate Sewell so much. I'm at the point where I give up. What happened, Connor? Jeez. What's going on at school? AOC isn't even that hot. I think she's hot. Like for a politician, she's hot. Like both of them are solid 3s at best. I like. Listen, there are certain situations like she's a politician. So she's hotter because she's a politician. Because not many politicians are hot. R. Kelly, the big human pisser. Yeah, R. Kelly. Sophie, dude, go to. I've been saying this. I think Sophie Cunningham might be the most attractive woman on the planet. Like, based on everything. The fact that I think the fact that she's a professional basketball player. Like, I think the fact that like she's an athlete. She is so unbelievably attractive. Like, insane. Um, I can go out. Sophie Cunningham is like on my Mount Rushmore of like people I find attractive right now. Like the fact that she's not only a basketball player, but she's like a fucking. She's like the Corey Perry of the WNBA. Like. I would buy a Sophie Cunningham OnlyFans. You see, Presley. Caleb Presley interviewed her, and dude, like, and he basically like hinted at it. It was so fucking funny. My celeb crush is Tiffany Stratton. Dude, if Sophie Cunningham made an OnlyFans, she'd make millions of dollars a year. Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton threw out the first pitch at a Met game and threw it over the backstop. Why? But OnlyFans, there are plenty of leakers. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy OnlyFans. I would never. I mean, I used to live 2 miles from Amy Knobloch. True story. Fuck that bitch too. Damn. Knoblocher. I'd smash Paige Becker. She would not smash back. She is a lesbian. So, Paige Beckers is attractive, but it bothers me so much. Girls can make millions by just shaking ass, bro. Life on easy mode. Was it you guys? Was it? It was the stream I was talking about with. I live in the same town as Caleb Johnson. Damn. I was telling you guys the story about how my mom used like when my mom first moved to Virginia, she was driving for Uber just on the side, and she used to drive this girl who was a cam girl all the time. Oh, Claubuchar. Okay. I said like Knobloch. I thought you were saying like Chuck Knobloch. Yeah, Klobuchar. I appreciate the breakdown. Now, Amy Klobuchar. Okay. Bro, I work my ass off, but still fail at life. What am I doing wrong? Connor, keep working, man. It'll come. Dude, we all fail. None of us know what the fuck we're doing. If you mispronounce her name like that, hurt me. Also, fuck politics. It don't matter. No, not at all. Simps and OnlyFans models are the downfall of dating. 100%. Dude, it's people that like. I don't know why anybody would ever pay for that shit. Why would you ever pay for OnlyFans? Google whatever you're looking for. Go to hit that right on the dot. I have no idea why guys buy OnlyFans. Can someone tell them porn is free? Dude, in 5 seconds I could find whatever you're looking for when you're buying on OnlyFans. Why? Because, like, oh, it's Sophie Cunningham. So what? Like, You could probably find somebody that is that looks like her on fucking Pornhub. I don't know. But yeah, my mom used to drive this cam girl around who made like, dude, she made like $3,000 a week, I think it was. I forget what I said last time, but I asked my mom about it again. If I only lived 2 miles from Chuck's daughter, Amy. Yes, Chuck's daughter, Chuck Knobloch's daughter, Amy. Yes, I study for tests and quiz and still fail. Yeah, I mean, Connor, like, I don't really know what to say. Just, love you. Yeah, 57, have a good night. 57 said good night 5 times tonight. I guess he just can't get enough of the stream. I'm going to only be here for probably about another 10 minutes. I do want to go to sleep at some point. I'll go live earlier tomorrow because I do like, dude, I'm enjoying the fuck out of talking to you guys. You guys are the best, man. Truly. Amy Klobuchar is a Minnesota representative that made it to the very top, but fuck that bitch. I would say fuck every politician, honestly. I think every single politician sucks ass. I saw that Will Byers. What? Why am I not getting any chat? Hold on. Listen, I would say every politician sucks ass. Every single one. If you're failing, then you aren't studying it hard enough. I almost failed high school and graduated top 2% of my college graduating class. Yeah, no, it's true. Like, it's like you do the bare minimum, you get by. I just realized 50 Cent is the original Rage Baiter. It's a very good point. He might be. But no, MMA is not wrong. Like, once you, like, apply yourself to things, it makes everything so much easier. Connor, I would just, like, maybe tweak your studying habits a little bit. Or just pay more attention in class. I know it sounds very easy. It most certainly is not. I'm just looking at my, let's see. I study, but my ADHD freaking sucks. I can't concentrate, can't focus. Yeah, see, then that's a problem. Like, that's a problem, Connor. You gotta, like, work with that. 50 Cent always tries to rage bait. 50 Cent is so fucking funny, dude. Well, you gotta react to the best LeVar Ball moments on stream. Shit is so fucking hilarious. Dude, the LeVar Ball era is one, like, I miss that. When he went on Monday Night Raw, all the shit he was doing, fucking LeVar Ball, man. Talk about an all-time great dad, too. I was such a bad student, I wasn't allowed to take chemistry or trigonometry in high school. Damn, lucky you. You missed out. You didn't miss much. I have to go to sleep. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Will, have a good night, man. Chat, don't matter. We all love you anyway. Imagine I was a little bro the whole time. Could you imagine? I don't want to take LeVar, the OG Rage Baiter. In my heyday, dude. LeVar Ball literally, like, had people talking about him because he would just say the most asinine shit. I don't want to take chemistry. Chemistry's not fun, Connor, but just you got to study, man. Ended up getting the highest grade in my college statistics course because I chose to turn it around. It comes down to effort. Yeah, I was kind of the same way. In high school, kind of like I didn't give a shit my freshman year, and then I turned it around and got great grades. Funniest part is he actually believes he was smoke MJ. Oh yeah, he's not saying that because he doesn't believe it. That's the truth. I do look tired. I am getting tired, but I'm going to try to get an hour and a half in. My freaking school motivation is terrible. Connor, think about this. With school, the more you, like, study, the better you do. The easier it's going to be for you to get to wherever, Connor, do you have, like, a dream college you want to go to? Getting good grades is one of the best feelings, man. It is, like, truly. Getting good grades, like, getting bad grades for some people, it might not feel like the worst, but getting good grades, you feel great about it. It is, it is genuinely one of the best feelings ever. But Connor, do you have, like, a dream school you want to go to? Like, do you have, like a college you're really trying to go to? Like, you might be a little too young for it, but, like, think about it this way. Someday, you're going to be like, hey, like, I really want to go to this college. I wanted to play football for any college, but now that can't happen. Why not? So, Connor, if that can't happen, like, then pivot. Find another thing you want to go to college for. Like, just like, make it easy on the college. Make it hard on the college to tell you you don't belong here. All right? Just do what you got to do. Have that motivation like you want to be able to go wherever you want to go. Because that fucked me up. Connor wants to go to a hardcore religious school. I could, like, the College of Biblical Studies. The Delaware Blue Hens need new edge rushers. They do. Because if God made me, he said, frick you, you're not gonna possibly be able to play football. Well then, Connor, just pivot, man. Not everybody makes playing college sports is not easy. Like, it is not an easy thing to do. Like, not everybody gets to college and plays sports, but you go to college, you get to college, you do what you got to do, you're gonna have a great time. I have heart and lung issues. Then pivot, Connor. Don't look at this as a bad thing, man. Just look at it as, all right, you got to take a different road. You got to take a different path. Like, you're a smart kid. Like, then Connor, screw football. Like, football. Like, do you think you were going to play in the NFL? I don't know, maybe. But go to college, enjoy your time in college, go to better your life. Now you can go to college. You don't have to worry about hitting practice and, like, keeping a grade and all this. If playing sports was easy, everyone would be able to do it. Dude, I played, I'm not bragging about my athleticism, but I played fucking varsity baseball for 4 years in high school. I was a 4-year varsity player, right? Sorry for kind of ruining the stream. No, MMA, you didn't ruin the stream at all. What are you kidding? It's great. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 and waste my life away. Connor, it's not wasting your life. We all got to do it at some point. I get it. But what's your dream then, Connor? What do you want to do someday? That's the thing. Like, I played 4 years of high school baseball. Freshman, sophomore. Like, I was a pretty good fucking baseball player. I had a couple of Division II offers. Nothing crazy. No D1s. Not at all. As long as it's not office work. So out in the field, I respect that. Chris Letang had 3 different strokes and a heart attack during his career, and he's 39, still playing. Yeah. You can get through anything. But here's the thing. Like, college sports is not easy. Like, I was a very good baseball player in high school. I had 2 different Division II schools that wanted me, and the rest was D3s. I ended up going to a D3 and fucked up my shoulder, like fucked up my throwing arm. My left shoulder is the one that's fucked up now, but I want to be a farmer. Being a farmer seems like a vibe until, like, you see how much work it is. It's a ton of fucking work. I don't know what I want to do yet in life. Connor, you don't have to. You're young. You don't need to know what you want to do yet. Just set up, like, little goals for now. Like, you don't need to know. Dude, I don't even know what I want to do in my life. How come you went to a D3 instead of a D2? The money goated. The 2 D2 schools, one was up in Massachusetts, and I just didn't want to go to school up there. I didn't like the school. The school was, like, in a very bad area and didn't have what I was looking to do. The Division II school was at Delphi here on Long Island. They weren't offering me enough money that it would be worth it, and B, they wanted me to play the outfield, which, like, they wanted me to come and they were recruiting me as, like, a hitter, and I was a much better pitcher. Like, listen, I love hitting, but I was not going to be a college level hitter. They weren't offering me a ton of money to go there, and Adelphi is such an expensive school, so, like, it wasn't going to work for my family financially. So I went D3. I figured it was a better move for me, and that's what I did. Look, I would have liked to play at the D2 level, but it wasn't the right fit. And the school in Massachusetts was a school AIC. It was not a very, very good school. It was very easy to get into, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to travel up to Massachusetts. I'm hanging on by a thread. Connor, you'll be fine, man. Massachusetts, more like don't have to do shit. What a school. Yeah, American International College in Springfield, Massachusetts. It is miserable. I don't even know what I truly want to do in my life, but I'm currently working at FedEx as an unloading package handler. Listen, man, if you have a fucking paycheck, if you're getting paid, then you're in a good spot. Not everybody knows what they want to do, man. Connor can grow up and work at Pornhub. Dude, that's the dream. I apply once a week, and they still haven't called me back. Because they don't need, like, a fucking underperforming white guy. But hey, Someday, maybe. I need freaking help or assistance in school. I'm not selling my dignity away. Connor, like, don't stress out too much, man. You'll be fine. But yeah, dude, 57. It was a terrible school, American International. I was not going there. And like I said, Adelphi is a school on Long Island. Tuition's like $60,000 a year. They were not offering me enough money to go there. My family could not afford to send me there. I was not putting myself in crippling debt. Luckily, the SUNY system, I think a lot of states, like, the state universities, they do a good job with in-state tuition. It was great. Fley and Pornhub, imagine that. Yeah, it would be the worst fucking thing you'll ever see. You know, um, out of shape white guy with tiny. No, out of shape white guy with small package. Biology, math, Latin, literature. Latin's crazy. I'm doing fine in everything but biology. Connor, I'll tell you something, man. Like you don't need biology for anything after. Just get through it, get the grade, and don't stress it. Yeah, dude. Me and porn, like, it will be the least fucking viewed fucking video in Pornhub. I got an A+ in Latin. Good for you. Because I am gonna hit the hay tonight. I'm fucking tired. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Thank you guys. You make this shit so much fun. Everybody have a good night. I'll be live longer tomorrow, probably earlier too. Have a great night. Play at your own pace.